News, weather, sports, and far. This is News Radio 1240 KICD, Spencer, Iowa.
Hi, this is Logan Huber, and you're listening to Spencer Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 with Heath Reynolds.
Welcome back here to Western Christian Gymnasium, home of the Wolfpack, as the Spencer Tigers on the road again tonight. As this time we are here in Western Christian taking on the team that's tied atop the Lakes Conference currently with the Spencer Tigers. As the starting lineups are being announced, we'll run through them here. First, for the home team of the Wolfpack, number 15, Kevin Fatma, number 20, Joel Giesing, number 25, Trevor Waltersdorf, number 32, Jeremy Zutenhorst, number 44, or 44 rather, Sean Kaiser. The Wolfpack come into this game 13-3 overall and 11-1 in the conference. Same record for the Spencer Tigers in the conference at 11-1. The starting lineup again: Chris Fitzpatrick, Chris Lensing, Nolan Gokin, Kyle Fitch, and Dan Johnson. So the starting five for the Tigers once again, and this whole Western team, a very, very good team, and they just have the 1A and 2A district pairings that were released out this afternoon. And for Western Christian home, their first round matchup, they're going to see West Lyon of Inwood right here in Western Christian, as they'll get the first round matchup. Also in that area, let's see Central Lyon of Rock Rapids, Sheldon against Sheldon. At Okoboji, we'll see Sibley Ocheaton and Hartley Melvin Sanborn, and Okoboji of Milford at versus Sioux Center at Okoboji. So some good matchups. We'll run through all this list tonight on the Northwest Iowa Scoreboard Show at 11:06. Again, we'd like to thank our Spencer Tiger boosters before we get started: Pixar Electric, Spencer Lumber, SMU, State Bank of Everly, Peterson and Spencer, Asher Motors, Galen's Promo, Insurance Associates, Farmers Bank, Iowa Wireless, Spencer International, Don Pearson's Ford, Bernstand's, Northwest Federal Savings Bank, and of course the Motor Inn of Spencer. As the teams are now taking the court. Hope everybody's staying warm at home tonight, cuddled up next to that radio. I just bring you the nice sultry tones of News Radio 1240 KICD, and Spencer Tiger basketball is set to tip off here with Nolan Gokin against Trevor Waltersdorf, and the Wolfpack will come away with the tip. Bringing it up will be Joel Giesing. Giesing with it, setting up the offense. He gets it across there to Fatma, Kevin Fatma that is. He'll hold it outside. He'll get it back out to Giesing. Giesing with it. Moves it around to the right side. Now he'll kick it back outside. Fatma with it. Tigers playing that 2-3 zone right at the moment, trying to see what they can get going. Actually, I guess they're in the 1-1-3 claw is what they're going to open with here. Ball down low, shot up and good off the backboard by Jeremy Zutenhorst. He received a nice pass down low. So Western Christian will start with the lead here, 2-0. Lob pass down low, Dan Johnson. Shot up off the glass, no good. Chris Fitzpatrick falls, puts it back in off the glass. Chris Fitzpatrick gets the first bucket of the game for Spencer. We're knotted up at 2. Zutenhorst with it. Drives to the lane. Shot up, no good, but fouled underneath. And this will be a 2-shot shooting foul. We'll send Zutenhorst to the line. And we'll see who it's going to be on. And that's going to go against Big Dan Johnson. He'll pick up his first foul of the game. So not what the Tigers need. And fouling down low right away against somebody who was kind of having to make an off-balance shot. But Zutenhorst will go to line, shoot 2 as he knocks in the first one, as he has 3 points, all 3 points rather, for Western Christian here in this boys game. 7:10 to go here in the first quarter. Zutenhorst's second free throw, good. And he now has 4 points, all of them for Western Christian as they lead 4-2. Kyle Fitch will bring the ball up now. And I believe actually we had a change there. Taylor Chapman is getting the start tonight. And Chris Lensing, I don't even see him on the bench actually. Chris Lensing not with the Tigers this evening. So Taylor Chapman got the start tonight for the Tigers. Kyle Fitch with it. He's going to shoot the 3 ball. No good. Long rebound coming. Chris Fitzpatrick saves it from going out of bounds. Gets it to Nolan Gokin. Back to Taylor Chapman. He'll shoot the 3. Good! Taylor Chapman. Welcome to the starting lineup, Taylor Chapman, as he gets the first 3-pointer of the night for the Spencer Tigers, as we now lead 5-4. Good guys. Ball over in the hands of Zutenhorst. Quick skip pass across to Kevin Fatma. 3 ball by him is up and good. So Western Christian responds right away with a 3 of their own, and they're back on top 7-5. Kyle Fitch with it now outside. Gets a nice down low pass to Dan Johnson. Can't hold on to it. Gets it back, though. Throws it up off the glass. Too strong. No good. Rebound pulled down there by Trevor Waltersdorf, and he'll bring it back up for Western the other way. So Johnson just couldn't quite hang on to the long pass. 3 ball put up there by Fatma. No good this time. But Western Christian, the Wolfpack, will get it right back. And Nolan Gokin gets his first kick of the game as he knocks it, and it'll be Western basketball. You can always count on 2 or 3 of those from Nolan a game. And he got his first one there. Good defensive stop. Tigers in on defense one more time, trying to clamp down. A long three-pointer up and good by Sean Kaiser from way outside. He was a good 6 feet behind the three-point line there, and he drops that one in. It's 10-5, Wolfpack. Tigers get the ball back. Johnson tries to pass it to Chris Fitzpatrick. Too high and too strong, and that goes through his fingertips and out of bounds. So it'll be Western basketball. Tigers now going to apply some full-court pressure here. And picking it up now, but backing off is Kyle Fitch, and he'll pick up right now against Joel Gasink. Gasink gets it off to Fatma. Down low to Walterstorff. Back outside, Gasink with it. He's going to drive the lane. Shot up and no good, but Zutenhorst on the rebound. Big Dan Johnson with the block from behind, but Zutenhorst gets it back. Now we've got a foul. Let's see. Nope, it's going to be behind the basket. They're going to call it on the rebound attempt, so it'll actually be a turnover, and that'll give the ball back to the Tigers. So good defensive effort down low by Big Dan Johnson and also Chris Fitzpatrick as they caused the turnover. 10-5 our score, Western in front. Kyle Fitch brings it up. Now he's going to take a long two-pointer, in and out, no good. Johnson going for the rebound, called for a foul from behind as he committed that against Sean Kaiser. So Johnson now with 2 fouls, and Big Dan's got to get something going here. 2 fouls and no points right now for Big Dan. Gasink brings it up for Western. He'll get it off in the hands of Kevin Fatma. Back to Gasink. Now he'll turn around, find it over to Sean Kaiser. Long 3 ball, no good. Chris Fitzpatrick follows it up with the rebound, though. Gets it back for Spencer. Kyle Fitch brings it up for the Tigers. Just outside the 3-lane. Lob pass to Johnson. He'll put a shot up off the glass, no good. And Big Dan's going to get called for his 3rd foul. And he's going to need to take a breather, and J.J. Nair is going to check in for him. So Big Dan Johnson, a couple of over-the-back calls here. Not what Coach Hake was looking for out of his big fella. And the Tigers definitely need Johnson back in there as he's been lighting it up on the scoreboard here lately in the last few games. 20 points in his last effort out against Storm Lake. Western with the basketball. Ball goes down low. Shot up and good there by Trevor Walterstorff as he gets that one to rim around and good. And it's 12-5 Western. Kyle Fitch with it. Low screen by Nair. Coming around was Taylor Chapman. Gokin with it. Throws it off of J.J. Nair's head and out of bounds. And just the Tigers not in sync right at the moment. Joey Toll will come in for the Tigers now as he'll take over the point guard duties. And Taylor Chapman will take a seat. Tigers down 7, and Western has the basketball. They'll move it up against this press by Spencer. And Nolan Gokin kicks it out of bounds once again. So it'll stay Western basketball. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Western on top. Inbounds pass does get inside as Trevor Walterstorff has it. He'll hand it off to Gasink. Gasink out to Fatma. Fatma back outside to Gasink. He'll move it around the 3-point line. He'll get a quick pass back to him. He'll kick it outside now. Fatma for 3. No good, but Walterstorff on the rebound. Follow shot, no good. Chris Fitzpatrick goes back up for the rebound, and he is fouled. And that will go on Joel Gasink, and he'll pick up his first foul. And that's just the first team foul on Western. Spencer with 3 of them, and all by Big Dan Johnson. Western's going to replace a few guys here. Coming in as number 23, Michael Van Ingen. Also number 5, Brandon Gretstra. And try and pick up their other player, number 42, Jack Verber, also in the game. Skip pass across to Kyle Fitch. Trying to look down low for Chris Fitzpatrick. Nothing there. Joey Toll gets it. Now back to Kyle Fitch. Back to Toll. He'll get it over to Gokin. Gokin for 3. Good! Nolan Gokin drops in the 3 from outside, his first bucket of the game, and the Tigers are just down 4, 12-8 here with 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Tigers putting that defensive pressure a little bit tighter after a made basket like that. Chris Fitzpatrick comes outside on Kaiser, but the ball goes down low, and Walterstorff drops in and a layup underneath off the glass as he has 4 points and is back to 14-8. Western in front. Joey Toll brings it down for the Tigers. Ball is knocked away, but he gets it back. Trapped in the corner there is Toll, but he finally gets it off to Nolan Gokin. He'll drive it, kick it outside. Now down low to Chris Fitzpatrick. Lays it up off the glass. Chris Fitzpatrick wide open, good hands there as he gets that one to drop in for his 4th point of the game. Now we've got a blocking foul on the Tigers on the opposite end. Coach Hake not too happy about the call. Foul's going to be charged on Joey Toll as he picks up his first. And let's see, I believe, nope, Kyle Fitch takes a seat. Taylor Chapman comes back in, so Toll will stay in there. Fitch will take a breather. And the ball being moved around the perimeter now by the hands of Brandon Gradstra. Gradstra, cross-court pass there. Kaiser for three. Good. Somebody might want to guard Sean Kaiser. He's got 6 points. 2 long three-pointers for him. Ball knocked out of bounds. Western knocks it out. It'll stay Spencer basketball. 17-10 is our score, as this is the team that puts on the kamikaze press defense, as Coach Hank likes to call it. Lob pass to Taylor Chapman, breaks the press, gets it ahead to Fitzpatrick. He'll go to the lane, throw it up off the glass, gets it to spin around the rim, and does drop in. Chris Fitzpatrick cleaning up some duties down low, since Dan Johnson's out with 6 points now, and he's also got a pair of rebounds. 17-12 is our score. Tigers back on defense. Kaiser with it. He has the 3-lane. He'll drive, throw one up, lobs it, no good. Ball knocked away. Joey Toll comes up with it for Spencer. Gets it ahead to Taylor Chapman. He had Chris Fitzpatrick open for a second, lost it. Now gets it finally into the hands of Chris Fitzpatrick via J.J. Nair. Trapped in the corner is Fitzy. Now he gets it out to Nolan Gokin. Gokin trying to dribble around, dribbles it off his leg. And Coach Hake wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're listening to Spencer Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 KICD.
West End Mutual
Just a 30.
aims to serve preferred clients. We target businesses that take reasonable precautions to keep their employees, equipment, and property safe from harm. In fact, for certain businesses like franchise motels, self-service gas stations, auto repair shops, and many storage facilities, we custom tailor coverages to match your needs. Call us today to find out if you qualify. Chances are you've been targeted. For more information, call Insurance Associates of Spencer at 712-262-1918.
Hi, this is Carson Betsky. You're listening to Spencer Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 with Heath Reynolds.
Well, the Tigers are in a dogfight as they're down 5 points, 17-12 here in the first quarter. Minute 40 to go in this one in the first. Taylor Chapman guarding up against Kevin Fatma on the defensive side. Fatma gets it down low. Zudnor's with it. Spins around, but he steps out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover. J.J. Nair will take it back out of bounds for the Tigers now. So Spencer basketball here with just under a minute and a half to go now. Kyle Fitch will bring it up for the Tigers. And that pressure defense put on once again. J.J. Nair will pull the trigger on a 3-ball short. Chris Fitzpatrick knocks it around. Kyle Fitch comes up with it. He'll stop, turn around, and jump shot in the lane, no good. And the ball finally pulled down by Sean Kaiser of Western. Coming down the other way with it is Joel Gasink now. Kicks it back out to Kaiser for 3, no good. Air balls this one, but saves it from going out of bounds as Zutenhorst clears it clear back out to half court to Kevin Fatma. So Western will maintain possession of it. Kaiser with the ball, gets it over to Gasink. Down low block, he'll kick up, he'll actually dribble it back out. Gets it down to Zutenhorst. Shot in the lane, no good. But he's fouled underneath. J.J. Nair will pick it up. So that'll be J.J.'s first foul of the game. And 5 team fouls here in the first quarter already on the Spencer Tigers. Going back to the line once again, Jeremy Zutenhorst. He's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. And making 3 for 3 as he knocks this one down. Substitution, Sean Kaiser's going to come out. Checking in for him is Trevor Walterstorff. For the Tigers, it's Taylor Chapman, J.J. Nair, Chris Fitzpatrick, Nolan Gokin, and Kyle Fitch. And the second free throw attempt by Zutenhorst is good, so now the Western Wolfpack hold a 19-12 advantage. Tigers down 7 and need some offense here. Ball in the hands of Nolan Gokin, gets it out to Nair. Nair tries cross-court pass to Chapman. He loses control of it, saves it, though, from going out of bounds. And now he kicks it out to Kyle Fitch, but it's stolen away there by Trevor Walterstorff. And he'll go down the other lane with the dunk is Trevor Walterstorff, as he has 6 points on the night. And right now the Tigers trail by 9. Biggest lead of the night so far for the Wolfpack. Chapman with it, over to Gokin. And just that pressure defense by Western, they're everywhere. Taylor Chapman now back with it. Hits it across court to Kyle Fitch. Fitch for 3. Good! Kyle Fitch drops it in from outside. His first bucket of the game, believe it or not. 3 points for him. Half-court shot by Joel Gasink. Up, no good. And we're at the end of the first quarter where whole Western Christian leads this one 21-15. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Spencer Tiger Basketball online at KICDAM.com and on KICD News Radio 1240.
for local businesses help expand those companies and create new jobs that attract new people who need somewhere to live and a safe place to keep their money. Money we loan to a neighbor who shops and invests locally, which in turn adds to the taxes our community uses to better our lives. This perfect circle is our domain. The Farmers Bank helps keep that circle turning. The Farmers Bank of Central, 262-3340, www.farmerstrust.com. Member FDIC.
Act now at iWireless and get sweet deals with your choice of 1,500 nationwide anytime minutes with 3 nights and weekends starting at 5 p.m. for only $39.95. Or share 1,000 nationwide minutes with 3 mobile-to-mobile and unlimited nights and weekends starting at 5 p.m. for only $49.95. Get Nokia or Motorola phones or even Motorola Razors with a Bluetooth earpiece for just a penny. iWireless carries Sony Ericsson phones and most come with an MP3 player. Price is based on a 2-year contract. Hurry, offer ends soon. iWireless powered by SMU and Evertech. Why pay more?
Hi, this is Chris Lensing, and you're listening to Spencer Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 with Heath Reynolds.
Coming out of the timeout, out of the start of the second quarter, rather, Spencer with the basketball. Three-pointer shot no good by Kyle Fitch. Also had a three-point attempt there by Taylor Chapman that was no good, but the Spencer Tigers held on to the basketball, and now an errant pass there by the Wolfpack goes out of bounds. It'll stay Spencer basketball. Tigers trail this one right now by 6 points, 21-15, 7:28 to go here in the first half. Kyle Fitch with it on the offensive side for the Tigers. Gets it off to Taylor Chapman. Back into the hands of Nolan Gokin now. Over to J.J. Nair, who's also in there. Down low to Chris Patrick. Turns around, jump shot. No good, but he's fouled. And the foul's going to go on number 25, Trevor Walterstorff. That's his first foul. Just the second foul here in the game so far for Western, for the Wolfpack. But Fitzpatrick will go to the line and shoot 2 here. Fitzpatrick kind of spotty from the free throw line this year as he misses this one. Kind of hit or miss whether he's hot or not. Joey Toll checks back into the game. Taylor Chapman will take a breather. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll talk to Coach Don Martindale, the girls' coach for the victorious Spencer Tigers tonight. Chris Patrick misses his second one. 0 for 2 now from the line is Fitzy. Ball down low. Zutnor shoots no good but fouled. And he'll go back to the free throw line once again, and this will be his third trip to the line so far tonight. Picking up the foul there was J.J. Nair picking up his second. And Nair on the night with 2 and 16 fouls on Spencer. So Nair will actually take a seat. Nolan Gokin will go down to the low post then, along with Chris Patrick, as Carson Bethke comes into the game for J.J. Zutenhorst misses his first free throw. Actually missed a pair of them there. So Zutenhorst missing 2 of them. And after he was perfect 4 for 4, he's now 4 for 6. Carson Bethke with it. Gets it off there to Chris Patrick. Now back outside to Kyle Fitch. He hands it off to Fitzy, but it gets stolen away once again by Western in that pressure defense. Going the other way is Gasing. Throws it up off the backboard. No good. Pulling down a long rebound, knocked out by Nolan Gokin is Kyle Fitch. He'll bring it back for the Tigers on offense. Finds Carson Bethke going to lane. Up off the glass and good is Carson Bethke. So he gets into the game, gets a bucket right away, and a turnover on Western. And another errant pass by them goes out of bounds. It'll stay Spencer basketball. Tigers down 4, 21-17. In a game that's probably going to decide the Lakes Conference Championship. So the Tigers lost this one to Western earlier this year on their home court. Now let's see if they can get a win on Western's home front. And the ball's kind of batted around there. Nolan Gokin's going to drive the lane. Reverse layup, switching hands. Nolan Gokin throws it up and in. Great finishing play by Nolan Gokin. It's just not fair how long Nolan Gokin can hang in the air as he kind of switched hands in midair underneath the hoop, went from the left to the right, spun it off the backboard, gets the foul and the bucket. Gokin with 5 points on the night right now, has a chance to get 6 and get the Tigers back within 1 as they're down 21-19, and Nolan does just that. It's now 21-20. So good finish for the three-point play there for Nolan Gokin. Tigers back on defense. Walterstorff with it. Shot no good. Kyle Fitch gets the rebound. Tigers doing a good job right now, not allowing more than one shot. Fitch is going to shoot the 3 ball. No good. Short. Pulled down by the rebound was Sean Kaiser for Western. Ball moving quickly down the other end. Curtis Van Gro fouled from behind by Joey Toll as he just kind of almost an intentional foul. The refs are going to talk about it. And let's see here. It's not going to be an intentional foul. It will be the 7th team foul, though, on Spencer. So that's going to send Vandergroat to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 bonus. Joey Toll picks up his first foul. Refs want to discuss that. Toll almost got the intentional fouls. He wrapped around Curtis Vandergroat there quickly to keep him from going to the lane. And Vandergroat's got about 1.5 foot on him and probably a good 50 pounds on top of that. But it's going to send Vandergroat to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 either way. And his first free throw attempt is good. So Vandergroat is now on the scoreboard. 22-20 in favor of Western. Tigers making a little run here, getting close again. 5:54 to go in the half. And Vandergroat knocks them both down. So he's got 2 points on the night. It's a 3-point ball game. Tigers down 23-20 with 5:50 to go. Kyle Fitch at the point, setting up the offense. Gets it out to Carson Bethke. A long three-pointer by him, no good. And the rebound pulled away there by Western by number 40, Jordan Vogel, who's back into the game. A 3-ball put up and good by Kevin Fotbaum as he dropped that in from long range with Carson Bethke all over him. Kyle Fitch now with it for the Tigers on offense. Tigers down 26-20. Taylor Chapman back to Kyle Fitch outside the three-point line. Tries a pass down low to Fitzpatrick. Knocked away there by Western. Tigers have to maintain possession of the basketball here. Three-point attempt thrown up by Waltersdorf. No good. Nolan Gokin pulls away the rebound. Quickly, an outlet pass to Kyle Fitch. Gets it to Chris Fitzpatrick. And a foul from behind will be on Western. And the foul is going to be on. And it's going to go on Kevin Fotma. That'll be his first foul. So just 4 fouls right now on Western. So the inbounds goes for Spencer. Carson Bethke with it now. Gets it back to Kyle Fitch outside the 3 line. Now the ball in Taylor Chapman's hands. He has to stop his dribble. Kicks it out to Bethke for 3. Good! Carson Bethke hits another 3-pointer here as he's got 5 points on the night. And just that little spark for the Tigers, but going the other way is Sean Kaiser of Western. He puts the bucket up in off the glass and good, and he's fouled. So he'll go to the line for the 3-point play as the foul's going to be charged on Taylor Chapman. Chapman's going to pick up his first according to the scoreboard. I have him as 2 fouls, but we'll just settle with 1 here. Tigers trail this one 28-23, and the free throw no good there by Kaiser. So unlike the girls' game, we're not having perfect free throw attempts by both teams so far. As the girls had 22 consecutive free throws all together between the 2 squads that were good to start that game. Taylor Chapman with the ball. Back outside Nolan Gokin. He's going to drive lane. Finds Carson Bethke going through. Blocked from behind by Curtis Vandergroat. And Vandergroat steps out of bounds with the basketball. It'll stay Tiger ball then. And here comes that substitution pattern once again for Western, as Waltersdorf, Fatma, and Van Groe along with Kaiser will take a seat. And basically a new 4 in there for Western. Going to the lane, scoop shot up, no good by Nolan Gokin. And Sean Kaiser will bring it up. Kaiser kicks it off there to Granstra. Granstra back outside to Verberg. Verberg across to number 23, Michael Van Ingen. And Granstra has the ball deflected away, but a foul on Kyle Fitch. It's the 19th foul, so still the 1-on-1 bonus. 1 more, it'll be 2 shots here with 3:56 to go in the first half. Tigers down by 5. Kyle Fitch picks up the foul. That's his first of the game. Tigers trying to get some offense going. It's kind of been spotty so far. A couple big 3-pointers in this game. One by Carson Bethke and also by Nolan Gokin. Have kind of kept them in it as they trail now by 6. As Granstrom makes one and misses the second one. So coming the other way are the Tigers. Granstrom with his first point of the game. Gokin with it. Gets it to Chris Fitzpatrick. Back outside Chapman for 3. No good. And the rebound goes to Nolan Gokin, and he's fouled. Granstra will pick that up. That'll be his first foul and the 15th foul now on Western. So Tigers still not to the free throw line just quite yet. Taylor Chapman will inbound it. And he gets the ball, and now he throws it long cross court there to Kyle Fitch. Gets it to Gokin. Finds Taylor Chapman at the free throw line. He'll drive into the lane, throw it up off the glass, no good. Chris Fitzpatrick jumps up for the rebound, and he's going to get called for over the back. Ooh, that's an iffy one there. But going to the free throw line, the other side then will be Western, as that's 10 team fouls. And Chris Fitzpatrick picks up his first foul of the game. And Fitzy looked like he jumped straight backwards, actually, for the basketball, and he didn't fall into anybody. He had his hands straight up, so I don't know what the call was there, but going to the line will be number 44, Sean Kaiser. He's 0 for 1 from the charity stripe, and he misses this one. So I guess if you're going to foul anybody, so far this is the right guy, as Kaiser's 0 for 2. Jeremy Zutenhorst, on the other hand, he's 4 for 6, and 2 for 2 is Curtis Van Groe earlier. For the Tigers, though, we're only 1 for 3. Nolan Gokin dropping one early on a three-point conversion. Chris Fitzpatrick 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and Kaiser misses the second one. So if you're going to foul anybody, Kaiser's the man right now. Kyle Fitch with the basketball. Gets it off to Taylor Chapman. Back outside to Fitch. He'll hold it up now and kick it over to Chapman. He'll find it quickly coming through the lane. It was Gokin rather. Shot blocked by J.J. Nares, and a tip rebound goes in the order of, well, it's going to be a rebound. Sean Kaiser, and he's going to be fouled by Carson Bethke. A lot of sloppy play underneath. Tigers can't capitalize after a couple of opportunities from point-blank range. Kaiser comes up the rebound, and Bethke flies into him. He'll pick up his first foul of the game. So Kaiser will go back to the free throw line where he's 0 for 3 now. And he drops this one in, so now he's 1 for 4. 30-23 is our score. Western in front now by 7. 3:13 to go in this first half. And he misses the second free throw attempt, but let's see. It's going to be actually a lane violation. That'll be charged on number 42, Jack Verberg. So the shot wouldn't have counted anyways, but it didn't go. So it'll be Spencer basketball. So Kaiser with the miss, though. He now moves to 1 for 5. And quickly we have a foul on Western on the defensive end, and it looks like Western's going to be sending their starters back in here quickly. Joey Toll is coming in for the Tigers. Taylor Chapman will take a seat. Kevin Fatma, along with Joel Gasing, Curtis Van Groe, and Jeremy Zutenhorst check in for Western. The only one staying in there was Trevor Walterstorff. Joey Toll now brings it up on the offensive end, and he gets in the hands of Gokin. Back outside to Bethke. Now back to Fitch. He'll take the 3 ball. No good, short on that one. Pulling away the rebound is Fatma, who gets it ahead to Gasing. He'll drive to the right side. Stops at the free throw line. Gets it down low to Van Groe. He'll lay it up and in. Curtis Van Groe with his first bucket of the game. He had 2 free throws earlier. He has 4 now. 32-23. Western in front now by 9. Tigers need to get something going here. Not just getting anything to drop. Ball outside now to Joey Toll. Bethke with it. He'll find Fitch, being guarded there closely by Gasing. Fitch with it, moves it around, now pick up his dribble. He'll find J.J. Nair down low against Van Groe. Nair will spin around, jump shot, in and out, no good. I don't know how that one didn't drop in, but Van Groe pulls away the rebound, gets it ahead to Gasing. Ball tipped away by Fitch, but gets into the hands of Kevin Fatma. Now back into Walterstorff. Back to Fatma, back to Walterstorff, outside the 3 line. Try and find Zutenhorst coming through the lane. They do, they kick it back out though. Walterstorff sets the offense back up with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Now he'll get it back in the hands of Gasing. Fatma with it. Now to Van Groe. So good ball movement being put on by Western. Now they get a loud low. Zutenhorst shot in the lane, no good, but a foul on the Tigers once again down low. J.J. Nair will pick this up. And he's not too happy about it. Nair picks up, I believe that's going to be his 3rd foul. And then we'll wait for the official scorebook up there. They haven't put anything up on the board yet, but Zutenhorst good from the line here on this one. He's now 5 for 7. And they never put anything up, but I believe that's what I have is 3 fouls right now for J.J. Nair to go with 3 for Dan Johnson. So Tigers in a little bit of trouble with the big men down low. Zutenhorst knocks in his 2nd free throw attempt to go with his first one, so he's now 6 of 8 from the line. It's a 34-23 ball game with Western in front. So the Tigers, who had cut the lead down to 6 there at the end of the first quarter after being down by a few buckets, are now trailing by 11. Kyle Fitch with it. Lobs it down low to Fitzpatrick. He'll throw it up off the glass and good, and the foul. Chris Fitzpatrick finishes strong on this one. He's got 8 points here in the first half, and a chance to make it 9 with a 3-point conversion here. A much-needed conversion. Foul's going to be charged on number 44. That's Sean Kaiser. He picks up his 2nd foul of the game, and it's now 7 fouls against Western here with 1:32 to go. Fitzy misses the free throw attempt. Walterstorff pulls down the rebound, and he travels with it. As he lost his footing, as him and Sean Kaiser both went up for the rebound and fought each other with it. But that'll be Spencer basketball. Taylor Chapman back into the game for the Tigers. And for Joey Toll. And the ball outside now, Kyle Fitch with it. Tigers have a lead, chance to cut back in this lead once again and get it close. Carson Bethke with it now. 34-25 is our score. Fitch. That 2-3 zone being applied right now by the Wolfpack. Gets it to Nolan Gokin. Ball knocked away. Gokin gets it back. Throws it up and no good. As the opposing crowd was yelling out just a few seconds left and Nolan bit for it. Shot blocked away there by Kyle Fitch on the defensive end. Nolan Gokin pulls down the rebound. Gets it ahead to Taylor Chapman. He'll try and drive with it, and he's going to be fouled. So the Tigers will be going back to the free throw line. Chapman, I think, caught a knee right into the thigh as he's kind of limping around just a little bit as he heads to the free throw line. Foul's going to be charged on Kevin Fama. That's his second. That's the 18th foul, so it's a 1-on-1 situation here. Chapman, he's hurting. Taylor Chapman's really hurting right now, and I think he's calling for the trainer. He's going to take the free throws here. Joey Toll's going to check back into the game here. Chapman misses the free throw, but Chris Fitzpatrick gets the rebound, throws it up strong, no good. And now we got a jump ball situation between Fitzpatrick and also number 40. That's Jordan Vogel. And it's going to be Western basketball now, actually. Taylor Chapman is going to check out. Joey Toll's coming back in. 48.6 seconds on the clock. 34-25 is our score with the Wolfpack in front. Going to need some good halftime adjustments here by Coach Hake and the coaching staff. Get these Tigers back in it against a very, very tough team in the Western Christian Wolfpack. As it's the battle of number 7s. Tigers are 3A and Western 2A. Both teams ranked 7th respectively in both classes. Shot up and good there as it dropped in by Jordan Vogel. Vogel has his first bucket of the game. It's 36-25, back to an 11-point advantage for Western. Under 15 seconds to go. Nolan Gokin with it. Drives against, gets it out to Kyle Fitch. Fitch going to take the shot. It's good. Kyle Fitch drops in a long two-pointer. And let's see what's going to happen here now. Quickly coming the other way is Western, but the ball knocked out of bounds. So 0.8 seconds left. 0.8 of a second left. One referee called it out of bounds on Western, and the other one came running down and said, nope, it's off of Spencer. It's going to stay Western Wolfpack ball with 0.8 of a second left, and we know what 0.8 of a second can mean. As looking back at that Spirit Lake game, they threw in a half-court shot to end the first quarter with 0.8 of a second left. Western with it now, and a long three-pointer shot up and no good by Joel Gasink. So the Tigers escape here, only trailing 36-27, 9-point advantage after Kyle Fitch dropped in that long two-pointer there. And he boys game that's going on right now. Also, we'll take a look at some of the Class 1A and 2A boys pairings that have been released. And we'll also bring you up to date on all the scores from around the area that did go on tonight with the inclement weather. All right, Spencer Tigers will start with the ball here in the second half. Taylor Chapman back in there now. Also, Big Dan Johnson. Starting 5 is in there for Spencer. Johnson's shot from the free throw line up, no good. Zutenhorst last to touch it, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay Spencer basketball. I'd like to thank Coach Don Martindale once again for coming up here as we are high atop basically what would you call the end zone. And the inbounds pass, long cross court. Kyle Fitch runs it down before it goes out of bounds on the inbounds play. Western going to sit in that 2-3 zone. Again, high atop here once again for another game tonight. And hopefully we'll get a Spencer Tiger victory. Kyle Fitch going to pull the trigger on 3, knocks it down. Kyle Fitch from outside. He gets another 3. He's got 8 points on the night. And the Tigers trail only by 6, 36-30. Kevin Fatma now with it for Western. He'll bring it back out and find Gasing. Gets it back off to Walterstorff. Back across to Gasing. Now they're Western just passing around the perimeter. Gasing with it. He's going to try and drive the lane. He scoots it off there. Pass underneath and shot up and good by Jeremy Zutenhorst. That's just his second regular bucket of the game to go with 6 free throws. So now he sits on a cool, nice 10 points for the evening. Quick passing around. Ball underneath. Chris Fitzpatrick lays it up and good for the Tigers. Ball's deflected. Kyle Fitch gets it back. Throws a speed bullet there. Chris Fitzpatrick. And he's got 10 points now. Tigers again down just by 6, 38-32. Gasink with it, gets it outside. Ball in the hands there of Kaiser. Back to Gasink. As the starting 5 is back in there also for Western here to start the second half. Cross-court skip pass to Kevin Fatma. He'll get it off to Walterstorff. Shot off the glass, up and good. Walterstorff catches the quick backwards feed there by Fatma. And his Sweet Fusion, the referees finally get the inbound. Chris Fitzpatrick does to Kyle Fitch. So Walterstorff on the night having a decent night with 8 points. And again, up by 8 is Western. Kyle Fitch's pass intended for Dan Johnson. He didn't see it, but Chris Fitzpatrick saves it from going out of bounds. Now the ball tipped around, and a foul down low. Let's see. I believe it's going to be on Western as Chris Fitzpatrick had to lean back for the rebound. Picking it up will be Kevin Fatma. That's his 3rd foul, so that's a player we definitely would like to see in some foul trouble and having to take a seat. Kyle Fitch gets the inbounds pass from Taylor Chapman. Fitch will move around the left side with it. He'll find Johnson at the free throw line. Turnaround jump shot. Gets the easy friendly roll there. Dan Johnson with his first bucket of the game. So 2 points now for Dan. 40-34. Back to a 6-point advantage for Western. Kevin Fatma with it. He finds Kaiser in the corner. 3 ball. Good. Sean Kaiser's hit a couple of threes tonight as he sits on 10 points. Actually, he's hit 3 3-pointers tonight for Sean Kaiser. 43-34. Johnson gets the ball, turns around, shot in the lane, up and good. So Dan Johnson with some points right away for Spencer in the second half. He's got 4 of them. The other 3 ball put up by Kaiser, no good this time. Rebound underneath though, shot up, no good, and coming away with it was Chris Fitzpatrick. The shot was by Jeremy Zutenhorst, but Fitzy cleans up the boards on this one, not allowing another opportunity. Tigers come back down on offense. Lob pass to Johnson. He'll hand it off to Chapman. Chapman try and drive lane, kicks it. Nope, he's going to take the shot. Up and good, and he's fouled. Taylor Chapman going back to the line. Tigers trying to get something going here. 43-38 is our score. Taylor Chapman with another bucket. Chapman on the night, he's got right now 5 points on the evening. Got a chance to make it 6 here and cut this down to a 4-point ball game. Chapman, free throw attempt is good. So Chapman knocks in this one. He missed one earlier, so he's now 1 for 2 on the night. He'll take a quick breather. Coming in for him will be Joey Toll. The Tigers come back out in the defensive set here of the 1-1-3 claw. Didn't show this against Western in the first game. Did a little bit in the first half, so they're aware of it now. Long outlet rebound. Kyle Fish comes away with it. Gets it off to Joey Toll. Cut in the lane. Shot up, no good. Oh, but he's going to get called for traveling, and Coach Haight can't believe it. Joey Toll caught it and threw it up, so I don't know how you can call that a traveling call. 43-39 our score, 4-point advantage right now for Western as the Tigers are trying to claw their way back into this one. 4:50 to go here in the third. Kaiser with it now on the offensive side for Western. He has it back from Gasing. Gets it back across now. Walterstorff. Curtis Van Gross checked in for the Wolfpack. Ball's outside. Kaiser's going to drive the lane. Shot blocked away by Nolan Gokin. Pulled away there by Joey Toll. And a foul called on Sean Kaiser as he tried to reach around Toll to get it. And Kaiser will pick up his 3rd of the game. So all of a sudden, some Wolfpack players getting in some foul trouble here. 3 fouls for Kevin Fatma along with 3 for Sean Kaiser. 2 big key players for Western. So if the Tigers can get at least another quick win on them and get them out of the game, that'll be nice. Pass intended for Dan Johnson down low, knocked out of bounds by Curtis Van Gro. It'll stay Spencer basketball. 43-39, 4:22 to go here now. Kyle Fitch to inbound it, and he throws it off the back. Beautiful! Oh, and you can't get the finish. Kyle Fitch threw it off the back of Sean Kaiser, caught it on the old trickery inbounds, and a shot up no good by Chris Fitzpatrick. Fitch almost got the bucket to go. Would have been beautiful. Coming down the other end is Walterstorff, and a foul called down low as Joey Toll got the heck out of the way. We'll see who the foul's going to be on. And picking it up will be Kyle Fitch. And I don't think Fitch was even close to being into the play. So Walterstorff knocks in the free throw attempt to go with his 10 points now. He's got 11 on the night. Joey Toll will bring it up, 46-39, 7-point advantage. Tigers with it. Toll over to Gokin. Swing pass to Fitch. He'll shoot the 3. No good, in and out. And rebound pulled away there by Trevor Walterstorff. Coming the other way, gets it to Gasing. Now into the corner there to Kaiser. He'll dribble it in, picks up his rebound, has to slide it back down to Gasing. Kicks it around. Good ball movement here by Western. Kaiser for 3. No good. Chris Fitzpatrick pulls down the rebound, gets it ahead to Nolan Gokin. Also checking into the game is number 40, Jordan Vogel, back in for the Wolfpack. Nolan Gokin takes it up strong there against Van Gro, throws it up and good off the backboard, 46-41. Tigers still hanging in this one. Nolan Gokin sits on 7 points tonight. Actually, 8 points with the one free throw he had earlier. J.J. Nair gets sent to check in for the Tigers. Also along with Taylor Chapman, along with 3 players for the Wolfpack. So we'll see that kamikaze press coming up shortly. Western, 3-ball attempt put up there by Gasing. No good. Johnson on the rebound. Gets it ahead to Toll. Toll push it up the right side. And now he's going to drive the lane, and he's going to get called for the charge. Joey Toll didn't have the numbers. Toll decided to take it up against the big man down low, and he picks up the foul. So Dan Johnson, along with Joey Toll, will take a breather. Taylor Chapman, J.J. Nair check in. Curtis Vangro, along with Kaiser and Fatma, take a seat. 3 new players check in for the Wolfpack. Granstra's in there, along with number 42, Jack Verberg. Also, Jordan Vogel. And Verberg has it. He gets it outside. Also checking in Michael Van Ingen. Ball down low. Kick back outside by the Wolfpack. Shot up and no good, as that one was put up there by number 42, Jack Verberg. He also comes down with his own rebound, but Kyle Fitch steals it away, and he holds on to it, and now he's getting called for a carry. Kyle Fitch almost had a beautiful spin move there, but he just had to palm it for a second to get the spin. Actually, about a half a second was all it was. It'll be a turnover on the Tigers. Tigers only down 5 right now, 46-41. They cut into this halftime lead, which was 9 points. Ball being moved around, Granster to Walterstorff. Shot blocked away by Chris Fitzpatrick Hughes, but the ball stolen from Taylor Chapman from behind there by Vogel. He gets it over, and the hands of Verberg. Gets it back to Vogel, and he'll dunk it in. So a couple of dunks in this game for Western with their athleticism, and now a scramble for the ball, and a shot blocked away from behind by Kyle Fitch, but he's going to pick up the foul as he slams Jordan Vogel to the ground. Taylor Chapman hurt on the floor, and Chapman is down, and he is hurting. Bodies were flying everywhere after the loose ball. And Coach Hake talking to the referees, telling them it's getting out of control, and it slightly is when you look at this game. Bodies are flying everywhere. It's very physical, and the refs are slowly losing control of this game. Taylor Chapman still face down on the court. He is in pain. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to News Radio 1240 KICD.
It's time to get busy and show your school spirit by joining Northwest Federal Savings Bank's Spirit Club. As a Spirit Club member, you receive custom checks and a checkbook cover that proudly displays the Spencer Tigers logo. Plus, when you join the Spirit Club, Northwest Federal will donate $10 to the Spencer Tiger Tail Twisters. Team up with Northwest Federal and join the Spirit Club today. Northwest Federal Savings Bank, a great way to bank. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Kyle Fitch, and you're listening to Spencer Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 with Keith Reynolds.
Taylor Chapman now walking off the court under his own power. We might see him again. I don't know. The trainer's working with him now. He really was in some pain laying there on the floor. Joey Toll's checked back into the game for him. J.J. Nair, Kyle Fitch, Nolan Gokin, and Chris Fitzpatrick, your 5. Free throw attempt there by Jordan Vogel. No good. So 48-41 our score here, 2:03 to go in the third quarter. A great game, but a very physical one indeed. And the next free throw attempt by Vogel is good, so he goes 1 for 2 from the line, and the lead is back to 8. Joey Toll can't handle the inbounds pass. He looked away as Chris Fitzpatrick threw it to him and hit off his hands and goes out of bounds. Another turnover on the Tigers. And the starters are coming back in for Western Christian. Dan Johnson's also going to come into the game. And let's see, Carson Bethke will now come in too. Chris Fitzpatrick and J.J. Nair will take a breather. So Curtis Vangro, along with Gasink, Zutenhorst, Walterstorff, and along with Sean Kaiser are in there for Western. Gasink with it. Gets it over to the corner to Kaiser. Fakes a shot. He'll kick it back down low. Curtis Vangro with it. Lays it up and good. Curtis Vangro follows it up with his 4th point of the, actually 6th point of the game. It's back to a 10-point advantage right now. Carson Bethke with it on the offensive side at the 3 line. Gets it to Joey Toll. Trying to find Johnson down low, but he's being fronted by Curtis Vangro nicely. Bethke gets it. He's going to shoot the 3. No good. Johnson had to back off there, so he didn't pick up his 4th foul. Ball will go to Western, coming down with it. Kaiser, go over to Walterstorff. His shot for 3, no good, in and out. Johnson pulls down the rebound and gets it ahead of Gokin to Joey Toll, nice pass into Carson Bethke, lays it up and good. Good passing there by the Tigers. Carson Bethke picks up his 7th point of the game, and the Tigers are still in this one. Kaiser's going to pull the trigger on a 3-ball, and he drains it. Sean Kaiser now with 13 points on the night. 54-43 as our score. Tigers on the downside of this one. Ball stolen away from Dan Johnson by Curtis Vandegro, so Western comes right back with it. 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter, and a layup up and good by Jeremy Zutenhorst on the offensive end for the Wolfpack. Zutenhorst, he sits on 11 points tonight. Tigers having some difficulty. Kyle Fitch's pass intended for Dan Johnson, stolen away by Western once again. So turnover is a key issue here in the third quarter, as all of a sudden this lead is extended to 13, and Western's going to play for the last shot here in the third quarter with a chance to improve on that. Tigers had cut it down to as much as 4 points at one point here in the third quarter, and now they've just kind of let it slip away from them. Ball outside, Sean Kaiser's three-pointer blocked away there. Follow shot back up and good by Curtis Vandegro. And that's the end of the third quarter. Curtis Vandegro gets the bucket right at the end of the three. It's 58-43. Tigers trail by 15. You're listening Spencer Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 KICD.
Motorinn of Spencer is a third-generation store doing business since 1995. And since 1937, Motorinn Auto Group has provided great values in transportation. Motorinn knows that great service is the best way for repeat business. Motorinn of Spencer continues to evolve with cutting-edge automotive expertise. For years to come, Motorinn will be committed to your automotive needs. Motorinn of Spencer, if you want value, excellent service from a prominent dealership, 900 South Grand in Spencer. Your Pontiac Cadillac GMC dealer in Northwest Iowa.
Bixler Electric has been serving New Iowa since 1938 and is under new ownership. A highly qualified and dedicated staff remain to serve your electrical needs, whether it's industrial, agricultural, or residential. Let them solve your electrical problems. Bixler Electric is also your full warranty service center for power tools such as DeWalt, Milwaukee, Black & Decker, etc. So why waste valuable time shipping those tools out for repair when Bixler Electric can have you back on the job faster? They look forward to providing professional service to their current and new customers.
Hi, this is Taylor Chapman. You're listening to Spencer Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 with Heath Reynolds.
Welcome back here to Western Christian Gymnasium as the Wolfpack will start with the ball here in the fourth quarter as they move it around the perimeter right now. Sean Kaiser has it top the three-point line. Tries to get a pass down low to Walterstorff. It does get there. Shot up and no good. Van Gro comes down the rebound. J.J. Nair fouls him, though, trying to steal the ball away. Nair will pick up his fourth foul of the game. So let's see how long Big Dan Johnson's going to take a breather. The Tigers trail this one 58-43. What was almost a close game there in the third quarter as it got down to a 4-point ball game. The Tigers were down by just 4. All of a sudden just got extended way back out. Stolen pass away there. Joey Toll comes away with it. Throws it, lobs it ahead. Actually, Kyle Fish. He'll throw it up off the glass. No good. Chris Fitzpatrick, though, saves it from going out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds now by Sean Kaiser. It'll stay Spencer basketball. Good action on the opposite end. Dan Johnson's now going to check in. Nair will take a breather. Chris Fitzpatrick will take the inbounds pass. Kevin Fama is going to come in for Western Christian. And Gasink will take a breather. 58-43, 7:19 to go. Tigers trail by 15. Gonna need somebody just to catch fire from three-point land, basically. Nolan Gokin has it now in the lane, kicks it to Chris Fitzpatrick. He'll throw it up off the glass, and good. Chris Fitzpatrick having a solid night as he's got his 12th point. Western brings it back down on offense. 13-point ball game. Western with it down low. And a travel call down low on Jeremy Zutenhorst. That'll be a turnover and give it right back to Spencer. So now with these turnovers, we need to capitalize on it for the Tigers. Joey Toll will bring it up. Western's going to spread out their defense here all the way to half court, try and get the trap. Toll gets it over to Fitzpatrick, to Johnson, now to Gokin across the timeline, and he's getting trapped over on the right side. He gets it back out to Joey Toll. So that 2-1-2 or 2-3 zone defense, actually, the Western's putting on, extending it out. Kyle Fitch will take a three-pointer, no good. And Trevor Walterstorff will pull it down, throws it ahead to Curtis Vandegro, back to Walterstorff. Now to Fatma. Fatma to Kaiser down low. Spins. Loses the handle on the ball. Gets it to Curtis Vandegro. And he'll lay it back up and in. Kaiser looked like he lost it. He was going to go out of bounds, but he saved it. Threw a quick pass to Vandegro. and he was all alone. He laid that one up easily with that size of his. Now Kyle Fitch on the offensive side, shot up, no good. Dan Johnson gets the rebound, turns around, shot up, and good off the glass is Big Dan Johnson. He has just 6 points now. All of them coming here in the second half. Ball stolen away by the Tigers. Kyle Fitch has it. He'll swing past it ahead as he goes behind the back against Kaiser. Throws it up off the glass and good. Kyle Fitch with another bucket. He's got 10 on the night. And quickly, Coach Eakin wants a timeout. We'll take one with him. You're listening to Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 KICD.
Are your building projects eating you alive? You don't know where to start. Maybe you don't know how to finish. I've been there. You need Spencer Lumber. Spencer Lumber is ready and waiting with a full-service lumber yard, a beautiful selection of doors, windows, and cabinetry, and design services to help you master the task at hand. Whatever the job, Spencer Lumber can help. Stop them today. They're locally owned for 56 years. And remember, delivery is always free. Spencer Lumber, where any job is an easy job.
When you need to know, it's News Radio 1240. This is KICD, Spencer, Iowa.
Welcome back here
Sam
to
Brockton, and you're listening to Spencer Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 with Keith Reynolds.
Welcome back here to Spencer Tiger Basketball as the Tigers trail now by just 11, 60-49 with 5:44 to go. Tigers making a little bit of a run, 4 unanswered points. Trevor Walterstorff for Western with it. Gets the ball stripped away. Now it's tied up. Comes around. Chris Fitzpatrick knocks it out to Kyle Fitch. The Tigers will come away with the steal. Fitch with it. He's going to drive to the free throw line. He'll find Dan Johnson. Quick pass to him. Turnaround jump shot up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Sean Kaiser of Western, coming back the other way. Or the Wolfpack quickly with it into the hands of Kevin Fatma. Fatma with it. Now extending it out. Being guarded by Joey Toll. Gets it over to Walterstorff. Nolan Gokin on him. Kaiser comes around, catches the ball, shoots in the lane, shot up no good. Christian Patrick pulls down the rebound, gets it ahead to Nolan Gokin, almost a steal there by Walterstorff. He'll lay it off to Kyle Fitch down low. Beautiful passing by Nolan Gokin there to Kyle Fitch, and the Tigers have cut it back down to 9. Fitchy on a roll here. He's got 12 points, and Coach Ekoff wants another timeout. And we'll take it with them. Just a 30-second variety. You're listening to Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 KICD.
What's the best value in home entertainment, Spencer? Digital cable from Spencer Media Utilities. With SMU Digital Cable, you'll have access to a whole new world of viewing. With dozens of great channels get handed channels on Business Network versus RFD-TV, SoapNet, and Outdoor Channel. And coming this spring, even more new channels will be added to digital basis. For just a few dollars more a month, you can enjoy a whole new entertainment experience. Call SMU or stop by today to upgrade to SMU Digital Cable.
Hi, this is Nolan Gokin, and you're listening to Spencer Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 with Keith Reynolds.
Welcome back to the full house here at Western Christian. Quite a few Spencer fans in the student section for the Spencer Tigers up and cheering, and they got a lot to cheer for as the Tigers have cut into this 15-point lead down to 9. It's 60-51 with 4:45 to play here in the fourth quarter. Western has the ball. They've had to call back-to-back timeouts. Coach Ekoff not too happy with the play of his boys as the ball saved out of bounds by Gasink. He gets it back after he passed it to Walterstorff. Being guarded out there by Kyle Fitch. Now the ball down low to Zutenhorst. Being trapped down low. Kyle Fitch going for the rebound. He's going to be fouled from behind. 14 fouls right now on Spencer. And let's see, that's just the 4th foul then on Western Christian here in the second half. And the foul will be picked up on Joel Gasink as he went over the back of Kyle Fitch on that rebound. So the Tigers have the ball down 9. Both these teams rated. It was a close one earlier this year. Kyle Fitch going to drive the lane. Shot up, man, good as he toilet bowls that one in. Kyle Fitch gets it to go. He might have been caught a little stinger on the play. Shot up, no good by Western. Quickly coming back the other way. Kyle Fitch with it. He gets it to Chris Fitzpatrick. Off to Taylor Chapman. Shot from the corner, no good. Fitzpatrick on the rebound, though. Shot up. He gets knocked down. He'll throw it behind him, and he's out of bounds with it. Oh, Tigers had a chance there. 60-53 is our score. A great ball game. If you're not here, you're missing out. That's for sure. These Never Say Die Tigers have come back from 15 points to make it a 7-point ball game right now, and the momentum is definitely in Spencer's favor. As the starters are back in, good to see Taylor Chapman back in for the Tigers. Kevin Fatma with the ball. Gets it to Gasink. Tigers doing a great job not allowing any second chance buckets for Western here in the second half, especially here in this fourth quarter. Walterstorff has it now on top. Trying to find somebody down low. He'll skip pass across there to Gasink. Chris Fitzpatrick lining up now on Curtis Vangro, cutting out that inside game. Walterstorff with it once again. Out to Gasing. Now he gets it into Zutenhorst. Shot up in a tough one over Dan Johnson. No good. Vangro with the rebound, though. Gets demolished down low by Chris Fitzpatrick. And his shot attempt, no good. He'll shoot two, but he paid the price for even trying up that one. As Chris Fitzpatrick laid it down on him, picking up his second foul. Now that's 5 team fouls on Spencer, only 4 right now in Western Christian. Vangro's free throw is good. He's 3 for 3 from the line tonight with 11 points. And here comes Western with that pretty much full squad changeover. As Grantstra, along with Vogel and Verberg and Walterstorff and Vangro, that's the 5 for Western. Vangro's second free throw is good. Vangro's going to take a seat, and also checking in for him now will be number 23, Michael Van Ingen. So you know that kamikaze press is coming. Taylor Chapman takes the inbounds pass, trapped in right away, but he gets it ahead to Nolan Gokin. Gokin's going to try and just outrun everybody with it. He holds it up, gets it to Chris Fitzpatrick. Off to Kyle Fitch. Takes about a 3 step inside, take a long 2-pointer. No good. Rebound pulled away there by Jordan Vogel. So Western coming back the other way with it. Van Ingen with it. Gets it back outside. Walterstorff will pull the trigger on a 3 ball. Short. Nolan Gokin pulls away the rebound. Gets it ahead to Chris Fitzpatrick. Touch pass back. And it'll be a travel as Chris Fitzpatrick tried to touch pass it back to Kyle Fitch. But a travel committed by Western on it right away. 62-53. 2:51 to go. Tigers are not out of this one by far right now. Inbounds pass goes to Nolan Gokin. He gets it to Johnson. Head fake, he'll go to the lane. Lays it up and good, Big Dan Johnson. Johnson with 8 points all here in the second half. Coach Egan wants a timeout, and we'll take one with them. You're listening to Spencer Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 KICD.
It'd be nice to find a bank with all the services the big banks
Just
offer,
a 30.
but with the personal service of a small bank. State Bank is that kind of bank. With a full array of financial services, we are also locally owned and operated, with a commitment to friendly service that is second to none and designed with the customer in mind. Stop in soon and experience the difference of personal banking at State Bank. Beverly, Peterson, Spencer. Member FDIC. Experience banking. Experience the difference.
Hi, this is Casey Vanderberg, and you're listening to Spencer Tiger Basketball here on News Radio 1240 with Keith Center.
Welcome back here to Western Christian Gymnasium. The starting 5 in there for Spencer right now. Nolan Gokin, Chris Fitzpatrick, Dan Johnson, Kyle Fitch, and Taylor Chapman. No sign of Chris Lensing tonight. I'll have to ask Coach Haig after the game where he might be at. But for Western Christians, they've got Jeremy Zutenhorst, Trevor Walterstoff, Sean Kaiser, Joel Gasing, along with Kevin Fatma. So the starting 5 for both squads in here. 2:40 to go. Tigers down 62-55. Western with the basketball. Fatma with it. Outside. Thinks about a 3, and then he dribbles off, hands it to Kaiser. Back outside to Fatma. You got to have a feeling Fatma's going to try and or the Western squad rather, is just going to try and burn some clock here as they're trying to pick some low screens and get the ball outside to their premier free throw shooters. Zutenhorst gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser just holding outside. Now over to Gasing. Trying to run some clock. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the game. Tigers down 7. Don't want to foul just yet. But when you only have 5 team fouls, it might not hurt just as bad. Ball in the hands of Gasing. Back across to Fatma. Being guarded closely there. Now he's got an open look in the lane. He'll take the layup. Somebody didn't come off somewhere. And a nice bucket there thrown up by Fatma. Fatma on the night with 8 points. Just his first bucket here in the second half. Johnson turned around, jump shot, no good. Ball stolen away there by Nolan Gokin. He has it and calls a timeout. Good heads-up play by Nolan Gokin before he gets called for a travel. Manages to get the timeout called, so the Tigers will retain possession. 64-55. We'll stay right here, just a 30-second variety. Don't forget, tonight you can check out the Northwest Iowa Scoreboard Show. That's presented by Pixar Electric. All the area scores that we will have from the games that did take place. We'll also have a recap of the girls' game from earlier here, along with this boys' game tonight We'll also check in with some of the Class 1A and 2A pairings that we can bring to you, but we want to thank our Spencer Tiger boosters real quick. Spectra Electric, Spencer Lumber, SMU, State Bank of Everly, Peterson and Spencer, Ashler Motors, Galen's Promo, Insurance Associates, Farmers Bank, iWireless, Spencer International, Don Pearson's Forward, Bernstadt's, Northwest Federal Savings Bank, and of course the Motor Inn of Spencer. Chris Fitzpatrick set to inbound, and he does get it in. Goes to Taylor Chapman. Chapman with it. Tigers need some offense fast. Chapman's going to drive the lane, layup up and good. Taylor Chapman gets another bucket for him. 8 points on the night now for Chapman. Western brings the ball back up. Minute 20 to go. 7-point ball game. Tigers need to get a turnover quickly now. Kaiser with it. Gets it out to Zutenhorst. And you know Western just wants to play a little keep away right now. Gets it in the hands of Kevin Faultma. And quickly a foul by Kyle Fitch. So the Tigers are going to have to probably start fouling here with a minute 7 to go. J.J. Nair set to check into the ball game. That's just the 16th foul on Spencer, so one more to give here. And J.J. Nair will check back into the game. Nair has 4 fouls. We've got to be a little bit careful. And Nair will body up against Zutenhorst down low. Ball goes inbounds. Sean Kaiser with it. He'll get it out to Walterstoff. Back outside. Oh, we're going to have an over and back call now on Western Christian. A pass by Sean Kaiser intended for Trevor Walterstorff goes backcourt and out of bounds. So that's a great turnover just in time. J.J. Nair, who just checked in for Dan Johnson, will take a seat. Johnson back in on the offensive side. 64-47, 56.7 seconds to go. Tigers down 7 with the ball on the offensive end. Needing a bucket here, most definitely. Taylor Chapman with it. He'll bring it across. Gets it up. Nolan Gokin with it now. Tries to out-dribble here against Sean Kaiser. Left-handed shot up in the lane, no good. And pulling down the rebound is Walterstorff, and he's quickly fouled. So Walterstorff will go to the free throw line, where he's 1 for 1 on the night. Speaking of 1-on-1, that is the 1-on-1 bonus now for Whole Western Christian. Just a heck of a battle here, especially in this fourth quarter between these two squads. Whole Western just with 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Tigers, 14 points. They're definitely making their run. And the free throw by Walterstorff up and good. So now it's back to an 8-point advantage, 65-47, 44 seconds to go. Whole Western now brings in Jack Verberg, along with number 23, Michael Van Ingen. Walterstorff's free throw attempt, no good. Rebound comes out, Kyle Fitch has it. So Walterstorff, 2 for 3 from the line. Kyle Fitch for 3, no good. Taylor Chapman going for the rebound for the Tigers. Coming down with it is Van Ingen, and ball goes out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul. And, they're going to call a foul on Taylor Chapman for reaching over Van Ingen for the basketball. Spencer fans not too happy. I thought Van Ingen was actually out of bounds, but it's tough to see from clear over here. Coaching staff for the Tigers not too happy. J.J. Nair checks back into the game for Dan Johnson. Tigers going to go with that full court press. Ball goes inbounds. Walterstorff with it. He gets fouled immediately. So let's see what Walterstorff can do this time at the free throw line. He was 1 for 2 last time, 2 for 3 on the night. And Western looks to make a couple more substitutions here. Faultma's going to check out. Gasing's going to check out. Granstra along with Verberg will check in. J.J. Nair, Chris Fitzpatrick, Taylor Chapman, Nolan Gokin, and Kyle Fitch. Walterstorff drops in the free throw. He's now 3 for 4 on the night, 66-57. Johnson's going to check back in. J.J. Nair will come out. Tigers need this miss and a rebound and a quick 3 on the other end. 30 seconds exactly on the clock. 9-point advantage, make it 10 as Walterstorff drops in the next free throw. Tigers have to push quickly here. Gokin with it. Spins around, shot up, and good! Nolan Gokin hangs in the air, gets the foul from about 8 feet away, throws it up one-handed with his right hand, off the glass and good. So Nolan Gokin has a chance here to 3-point play. Gokin sits his evening right now with 12 points, and he's got a chance to make it 13 here for him and cut this lead back to 7 with 24.5 seconds to go. Gokin going to the free throw line. Substitution made here by Western as Faultma comes back in. Gokin's free throw attempt is good. So Gokin with 13 points on the night. And that Tiger defense, that full court press being put on quickly. Faultma with it. Gets it out to Gasing. Gasing gets fouled right away quickly by the Tigers in 15.7 seconds on the clock. Gasink going to the free throw line. And this is still a 1-and-1 situation. There's no Western players on the low blocks for the rebound. Gasink going to the line all by himself. 15.7 seconds left, 67 to 60 rather. Gasink drops in the free throw. That's his first attempt of the night, and that's his first point of the night. Carson Bethke now coming in for Chris Fitzpatrick. Needs some three-point shooters. And as J.J. Nair stays in, and he can shoot the three just as well as anybody. Taylor Chapman, Nolan Gokin, and Kyle Fitch also in there. Gasink's second free throw gets it to drop. So quickly, ball being pushed ahead. Nolan Gokin has it. And let's see. He's going to stop and shoot the three-pointer. No good. Rebound pulled down by Zutenhorst. He'll get it ahead to Gasink. And J.J. Nair will tie up against Gasink right away. Commit the foul. J.J. Nair is going to foul out of this game. And Nair, no points on the evening. Tough night for him, but he had to commit the foul there. 69-60, 5.8 seconds to go. Western's going to look like they're going to have this opportunity now to lock up this Lakes Conference title, barring some kind of mishap, as the Tigers are going to lose this one. Gasink's free throw, no good. So he's now 2 for 3 from the line. 5.8 seconds to go. It's a 9-point ball game. Gasink's second attempt misses, no good. Carson Bethke pulls down the rebound, gets it to Kyle Fitch. Fitch, he's going to try and take a last-second shot here. He does. No good. As he tried shooting that one over Jordan Vogel. And that's the ball game, folks. 69-60. Whole Western Christian boys get the victory again over the Spencer Tigers as they finish the season sweep now on the Tigers. Just a tough ball club, tough ball game. And I fear for anybody who's going to have to face this whole Western Christian team in the playoffs.